Alright, back out of Cape Disappointment with our trusty cube, looking for dust. Lots of dusty gold in this black sand, but there's lots of it. So we added a fourth tray to our cube since the last time we were out here, and also brought out a new unit. Brought out the GoldHog Multi-Sluice. We're going to see how well it does in the fine sand. In fact, we came out yesterday and used it. We ran about 10 buckets between the cube and the multi-sluice. The multi-sluice I'm using at 12.7 degrees, 12.5 degrees. I'm using 1100 GPH, no restrictors, just using it straight up. Nice even water. Used it yesterday, didn't lose any gold out of the tailings. I checked it quite often, so I haven't gone through the concentrates and run it through the stripper mat, the washer mat. We're going to do that later on. So let's try to move about 20 buckets of some nice black sand from Cape Disappointment, and we'll let you know how we do. Okay, so we ran 5 buckets, which is the equivalent of about 600 pounds of black sand. Ran 3 buckets through the cube and 2 buckets through the multi-sluice. So let's shut it down and take a look. I see a lot of black sand, but not a whole lot of lines, but this gold is very fine. There's one piece right there. Now, I see a line right there, but you'll find a lot of this gold is sitting right underneath that black sand. Oh, there's some more up there. This is dust, but there's usually a lot of it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All that there. Even all the way down at the bottom of the mat. You see gold. Right there. Even down the last lip here. Has gold. So, I was told that no one's ever used this under fine black sand in the field. I contacted the guys at GoldHog and they said for any advice, and they said they weren't sure. They've never done it. So I don't have a lot of buildup. I see a lot of gold. I'm sure there's a lot more underneath that black sand, especially up top here. So again, 12.5 degrees. I've checked my losses out of the tailings and I'm not seeing anything. 1100 GP, no restrictors, 12.5, 12 to 13 should do fine. So there you have it. Hope that helps out everyone that has a multi-sluice. We're looking for this black sand. There's our muck from yesterday and today. and we're going to continue building it. Day 1's concentrates, day 2's concentrates. This one I celebrated the multi-sluice from it because I wanted to see what kind of gold it actually captured. But that's its concentrates after about roughly 3 buckets of black sand, which is about 300 pounds. And we have this set up with the 500 GPH restrictor plate in it, so the water's flowing all the way down. The hose is in the way. We have it set at 9 degrees. I've tested this before with a cleanup, and I ran it at the suggested, I think it was 10.5 or 13 degrees. I have to look again, but I followed the instructions. But I was losing gold still into, not even the bucket, but into the pan here. So what I did was I brought it down and run the tailings again, and I found that 9 degrees caught pretty much everything. I didn't have anything dump into the tailings. So we're going to stick with 9 degrees and see how that goes. Okay, so we ran through day 1's concentrates. Now it's getting kind of dark out here, but I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Especially as Doc says, you'll find most of your gold up top. Let me turn this sideways here. There you go. There you go. All fine, black sand, dust from Cape Disappointment. All the way up there. All the way back there. All the way down to the bottom practically. More sand, but there's still gold. Even down to the last ripple. So, always go through your tailings one more time. It never hurts. I'm impressed with the GoldHog Multi-Sluice for fine dust like sand and gold. Does a heck of a job. It makes cleaning up easy. All of that day 1 concentrates are now going to be down to 1 to 2 tablespoons. I don't mind panning that to try to pan 2 cups of fine black sand. Anybody would tell you it is time consuming. Alright, I'll show you this. That's just 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of all that gold. Isn't that nice? 3 tablespoons. All of it is still showing. I still have a lot more to go. Oh, yeah. You know, they used to say oil was black gold. I don't know. Cape Disappointment. This stuff is pretty black. Super fine. I mean, I can practically see the gold in the sand. Okay, ran through day 2, which was a little bit more than day 1 by 5 more buckets of pure black sand. Boy, you can just tell from this view, and I don't even have to get close, you can already see the gold line. Now, I know Doc says let the machine run for 60 seconds and then clean up, but what I'm figuring out is the longer you let it run, the more black sand falls out. So let's get a cool view of what it looks like. Start down at the bottom. See if we see any gold down here. Yeah, see a little bit. A little bit down at the bottom, hiding underneath that black sand. You can almost see the exchange happening. Let's get up a little more where you're going to find most of it. Alright, let's start right here. Oh yeah. Nice, beautiful gold. Okay. Sand. More. It's just like a total line of gold, you know, underneath that black sand. That's all it is. Look at that. Look at that. That looks good. And now it's kind of dark out. But I'll show you what it looks like in the pan when we're all done. Okay, so I took those final stripping concentrates, and this is day number 2, not day number 1, just because they have 5 more buckets, so it's more prettier to show. Here is the results of all 15 buckets done on Saturday, and that's all I have to pan. Just that amount. Kind of looks large, but it's not. I've panned bigger than that. But let's get a little closer view so you can see. Let's get over here. And it might not be enough light, but let's get down in here. You can practically see the gold. Just me tapping a few times. It is all over the bottom of this pan. Everything that's sparkling that you see is gold. In fact, it's practically sitting on top of the black sand. Let's get out of that light. Bad light. There we go. Look at that concentration of it. So, I can't wait to pan this gold. It's small. It's dusty. It barely weighs anything. But when you got enough of it, you hope that it helps pay for the trip down there. All around the pan. Now that's nice.